For the last several years, I have been starting a collection. What do I collect? Nativity scenes. You know, the Christmas scene. Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus, shepherds, animals, the three wise men, an angel, a star. I love all of it. I have many different sets, and a couple of years ago when I had my first son, I was given a very special set. It was a play school set. So this was a set I could keep on one of the low tables that little kids could come and play with and enjoy and learn about the nativity scene. Since I got that set, I've set it out every year. Well, this year I had it set out, and it was Monday night. We were going to have family home evening. I looked and looked and looked for the baby Jesus. He was missing. I couldn't find the baby Jesus. I was going to use that in my family home evening lesson. And I looked and looked, and I looked through the toys. It was a busy day, so I didn't look very hard. But when it came time for family home evening, I sat my family down and we talked about the different parts of the nativity. And without the baby Jesus, we discussed that the manger was just a manger. Mary and Joseph were just another married couple. The shepherds were just shepherds. None of it was meaningful without the baby Jesus. All of those things would have been forgotten. Nobody would have talked about it without that baby Jesus. So we discussed as a family how important it was that baby Jesus came and that he lived and that he was a part of our lives. Since that day, days passed, weeks passed, I still could not find that part of my nativity scene. And I love that set. And I felt so sad that it was gone. So I pulled toys out of the toy box and I searched and I looked through the house and I looked under the couches and I looked in the car and I looked everywhere I could for that little baby Jesus figure, and I could not find him. So one night, out of frustration and exhaustion, I knelt down and I prayed and I asked Heavenly Father to help me find that little part of that nativity that I loved so much. And the idea came into my mind, go check the toys again. And I remember thinking, I've already checked the toys, it's not in the toys. But I went anyway, and I was about to dump out the big toy box again when I saw a little box that we keep construction toys in. And I thought, it can't be in there. He hasn't played with that for days. It's up on the shelf. I don't think it's in there. But the thought came to my head again, look in the construction trucks. So I opened up the construction trucks box first, and there was my figure of baby Jesus. I began to cry. I was so excited to find him. It made me think about how much I search for him in real life. Do I search for Jesus in my life? Do I look for him in every place? When I feel like I'm further away from him, do I spend days, hours looking for him? I just want to challenge you to look for Jesus in your life and to realize that he is what makes this life important, beautiful, and valuable.